Welcome to Sweet Talk SLP. I'm Krystle and I'm a pediatric speech language pathologist. Today I'm going to share all of the SLP related products that I've purchased in the past 3 months. But before we get started, if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, I invite you to subscribe, like this video, and share it with your friends. Let's get started. First, this video is in no way me trying to convince you to overbuy SLP products. That is a me problem, doesn't have to be a you problem. Now, if it's a you problem, that's on you. So I don't think it's a terrible list, and maybe once I watch this video back, I'm going to disagree with that statement, and you may as well disagree with my statement. But I thought it would be fun to go over all of the SLP related products that I've purchased in the past 3 months. Let's get through the boring stuff first. All of my office related organizational things, mostly purchased on Amazon. So I bought some more mesh zipper bags. I have purchased them several times before, and I bought some more on Amazon. So I purchased those. I purchased some more Post-its because I'm a Post-it user or a Post-it overuser. So I purchased more of those. I purchased a new car organizer. I have several in my trunk. I have one that's connected to one of my seat backs, like the headrest. And this one sits under that one on my front seat next to me. So I purchased that. I purchased more ink for my printer because I print things pretty often. I purchased some new binding discs. I needed binding discs because I love to use the Happy Planner hole puncher, and I love using the binding discs associated with that. All of those products I purchased from Amazon. The only office supplies that have not been purchased from Amazon were a couple of binders that I did purchase from Walmart. Let's get into the fun stuff. So recently I purchased 2 games from Target. They were hosting their buy one, get one half off sale. So I purchased 2 new games, one that had been on my list for quite a while. I even told a couple of my kids that I was going to purchase it, and I had one kid asking me for it every week, and I had to tell him that it was not on sale and that I didn't want to purchase it until it was on sale. And that's the Disney Cupcake Surprise Party. They have a new version that is mixed with different Disney characters. I already own the princess version. It's been a hit in therapy. I've done a review on it. But when I saw this one with all these mixed cupcakes, I knew I had to have it. So I purchased that from Target.com along with the Super Mario Piranha Plant game. These came in quite a bit of time ago. I have them here. They were delivered on February 14th, so it's been over a month. Full disclosure, I have not yet opened the Mario Plant game. So it's sitting pretty, and I keep meaning to open it up and figure it out and use it, and I have not yet. But that is on my agenda for the next week or 2 or the next month or so. But those have been my recent Target purchases. I'm sure I've purchased some random things in the dollar spot area, but I cannot recall what I've purchased from the dollar spot, so we'll just leave that with those 2 purchases from Target. I've of course purchased several things from Amazon, including this Target with Velcro balls. My company has a Facebook internal page, and somebody shared about this Target with these Velcro balls and how it had been a hit in their sessions, and it had been on my list for a while, and I was going to purchase something else, so I went ahead and purchased this also. It has been an incredible hit in my therapy session, so I purchased that. At the same time, I purchased these toddler toys, farm animals, or little finger puppet animals inside these little homes. And so I've seen a few SLPs post about them on Instagram, and I love a lot of learning resources, activities that have containers that open and close and have things inside. And this is very similar to that. And so these have been a hit in my sessions as well. I also recently bought the Wonder Wheels by Batat. It is this Jeep shape sorter toy. I saw my SLPA using it in a session one day, and I had to have it. So I purchased mine on Amazon. I think they also have it at Target, but I did get mine at Amazon. In fact, mine is a different color scheme than hers is. So I'm guessing maybe she bought hers at Target and I bought mine through Amazon. Or maybe it's a luck of the draw. You just get whatever color you get. But it's been very fun, and I've enjoyed having the little open door feature with the animals and shapes that go into the, shape sorter parts of the little Jeep. And the last thing that I purchased from Amazon is this On the Farm book. It came in, it was defective. So these types of books, they're board books that have kind of like puzzle pieces that you fit into the slots. It had been on my list for a very long time, but it came in and a few of the pages were stuck together. So stuck together, like they could not be pulled apart. Nothing could pull them apart. And like I tried and I could tell that I was going to ruin the book. So I returned it to Amazon and they asked if I wanted a refund or another book. I requested another book. So the other book comes in and I had the same exact problem. So I'm really sad that both of the books were defective and I had to return them both. And after the second one, I just gave up. So I did make this purchase, but I didn't return it because of the flaw in those books. But I did want to mention it because it is something that I did really, really want and I did buy, but I couldn't keep it. So I returned that. And those are the last of my Amazon purchases. We'll go back to Walmart really quickly. When I was buying those binders, I also bought these mini erasers. And so this was a recent find and they're still online. So I'm sure you can buy them online. You may still be able to find them in store. I bought 3 sets, I think. I bought an animal one and a couple of food ones, and I have them already boxed up. Super cute. They're mini erasers, like mini objects. They are very handy. And so I had seen somebody post it on Instagram and I needed binders. So I'd gone to Walmart and I looked up the erasers as well and I found them and I bought them. So also bought those. I feel like everything's gonna be, I also bought this, I also bought that. And then some random online purchases and such. So I did a SLP spotlight for the maker of How Does Bungee Feel? And so this is a book that came in, I'm pretty sure this year. I helped with the Kickstarter and I purchased it. Technically I paid or helped out last year, I believe, but the book came in this year. So I'm gonna count that as a purchase for this year. I also, because I have these here, I went to the Texas Speech and Hearing Language Conference and I purchased these Habla Apraxia cards by Abracadabra SLP. I also have a video on these, so I did purchase these during TISHA. Before that, I purchased these bilingual articulation flashcards from Bilingual Speechy. I bought the K sound. At TISHA, I also bought a t-shirt. Oh, and for these, I bought both sets, Series 1 and Series 2. Series 1 is currently in my car, so this is Series 2. So I bought these 2 decks, the bilingual articulation flashcards. I bought 1 t-shirt from Be the SLP, and I'll put it up here so you can see what that looks like. A couple weeks ago, I also made a purchase from PlaySpark. I bought 2 t-shirts, which of course I'll put them on the screen. They're killing it with their collections, let me tell you. And so I couldn't help it. I just bought the 1 t-shirt from Be the SLP when the PlaySpark ones went live. And I was like, ah! So although I wanted to buy 3, I was like, let me just buy 2. Even though I probably should have only bought 1, but I bought 2 anyways. And now we'll quickly go through the Teachers Pay Teachers products that I've purchased in the past 3 months. So these are the ones that I've paid for. I'm not going to include free products because I find free resources all the time. I'm only going to talk about the ones that I have purchased. So we'll start with this Actions Words Interactive Book. Action Words Interactive Book. Man, and some of these titles are so long, so we're going to try to get through them without me like really ruining it. I have my computer here so that I can make sure that I'm saying these things correctly. This is from Talking with Rebecca. I probably bought it during one of the sales during this, this year. So I did purchase that. I also purchased this bundle, the Core Word Vocabulary Kit by Itty Bitty Speech. So I do have that. Purchase that. I have only printed out 1 or 2 of the interactive books that are included with this kit. And eventually I will do reviews and such. So if there's anything that I've talked about so far today that you want to review on, please let me know. I also bought this bundle. It's the No Prep Articulation Worksheets for Speech Therapy by Playing Speech. It is an incomplete bundle at this time. The one that I just talked about before is a complete bundle, I believe already, although maybe she'll add a few more core words, but I think all of the core words are on there. This bundle currently only has 5 speech sounds included, but it looks like 10 more collections will be posted eventually. So always a great idea to buy bundles before they're complete because you'll buy it at the cheapest price that they're available, but you'll get all the other parts of it for free as they upload it. So I purchased that. And I think there's one more. Yes. The speech therapy activity bundle for speech and language. It is a game companion by the Busy Speech Mom. Again, it is not a complete bundle yet. It will continue to grow. It has one game included, but I believe her bundle will include 4 different ones. The one she has is Pop the Pig. Let me just open it up so I can tell you. It has Pop the Pig, and to be included will be Rattlesnake Jake, Jumping Jack, and Banana Blast. Now, I don't own Rattlesnake Jake, but for me to have the 3, the Pop the Pig, the Jumping Jack, and Banana Blast, which I have those games, it was worth it for me to buy the bundle. And I will honestly probably buy Rattlesnake Jake in the near future. So maybe not near future, but in the future, I will probably purchase that one, and then I'll have all of these companions for all of those games. Was there, oh yes, I was like, was there anything else I wanted to talk about? I also purchased the Autism Handbook. That I bought both the English and Spanish bundle by Mrs. Speechy P when they went on sale some time ago. And I had them printed and I had them bound into books. So I do have them here. I have not been able to read them myself, or like I've been meaning to sit down and read it. I just haven't been able to yet, but I have shared some of the Spanish resources with a family. There's a great little section, there's some information that you can share with families. And so I picked out a couple of the pages that I felt were important and printed those out for a family who had received a recent diagnosis for their child. And I think that's it. And now that we've reached the end of the video, I purchased way too many things the past 3 months. Oh, one more thing, but it was a free product. And go back here. My Bjorn Minimal Pairs cards, the bundle of 6 boxes. Those were gifted to me by Bjorn Speech. I am an ambassador with Bjorn Speech. I have a discount code that I'll put on the screen and I'll put down below. Those were gifted to me. And so they're not a purchase, but they did come in very recently, and they have already been heavily used in my speech therapy sessions. So I did want to talk about them because I am thoroughly enjoying them so far. I will be reviewing one of these products that'll go up next week. I just don't know which one it'll be. But if there are any products here that I have not yet reviewed and you'd like a review on it, please let me know. I do love reviewing speech therapy specific products, and I also do love reviewing games and activities that I use in my speech therapy sessions to help you out when you're trying to decide whether to make the purchase or not. And again, you don't have to buy any of this stuff. You don't have to hoard all of these materials like I do. I get bored easily, and I get trigger happy, and I see things that look really intriguing, and I just can't help it. I have a problem. But at least I know that I have a problem, and I can admit to it. But that's all I have for today. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, I hope that you'll consider subscribing, like this video, share it with your friends, ring that notification bell. You'll be notified of my weekly uploads. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you on the next one.